Hello friends, how are you? In this video we'll discuss about string in Python. Okay, so what is string? String is a sequence of characters enclosed in a single or double quotation is called string. String is immutable and indexing and slicing are applicable. So we can implement indexing and slicing. It is immutable, and to define string we use single or double quote. Now we can see example one by one. Suppose we have a two string s1 and s2. S1 angel, S2 angel. In this case we use single quote, in this case we use double quote. And when we print the type, for both the case it is string type. And we can display the content of S1 and S2. So in both the type it is angel. Okay. We can see one list of or set of lines. Okay. And to represent the lines we use triple quote. Okay, so we have used three double quotes. We have used three double quotes to define S3, and if we print S3 we can get the output. This is what our output, and the type is what? It is a string type. Okay, so we may use single quote, we may use double quote, and if more than one lines are there, in that case we use three double quotes. Okay, next, merging two string. How can you merge two string? We can merge two string using plus. So the value of pi is pi, but here pi is defined as a floating point. So first of all you have to convert this floating point into string using this str, and after that we can merge the value of pi is pi, and we can store it into the another variable that is text. And if you print the text we can get the output. The value of pi is 3.14. So in this way we can merge one string into the other type of data. So first of all you have to convert this into string, then we can merge using plus and we can display it. Okay, next, indexing and slicing. So we just see one by one. Suppose my string, the content is telescope. We can see here telescope. So if you see the indexing, so from left to right it is 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And from right to left it is -1, -2, -3, -4, -5, -6, -7, -8, -9. Okay. So if you write my string 0, that means we print only the T. If you write my string -1, -1 means what? -1 means what? This one. That's why you print E. If you print 2 to 7, 2 to 7 means what? I1 to I2. So the formula is very simple. I1 plus 1, I1 plus 2 till I2 minus 1. So if it is 2 to 7, that means what? 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. 7 minus 1, I2 is what? 7, 7 minus 1, that is 6. So 2 to 6 we have to print. So 2 to 6 means what? LESCO. So that's why the output is LESCO for this one. Next, 2 colon. That means what? I colon. That means what? Starting from I to n minus 1. What is n? N is the total string length. So what is the string length? String length is 0 to 8 is what? 9. So 9 minus 1 it is 8. So that is I to 8. So if you write 2 to colon, that means what? 2 to last. LESCOP. So here the output is LESCOP. Okay. Colon to 4. Colon to I. That means what? Starting from 0 to I minus 1. So 4 means what? 4 minus 1, that is 3. So 0 to 3 means what? TELE. So that's why the output is what? TELE. Okay. Next, you just see this particular part. If 3 values are there, then what will happen? How to handle it? So if 3 values are there, in this case you can see 3 values are there. In this case, I1, I2 colon K. I1 colon I2 colon K. So I1 I1 plus k, I1 plus 2k, okay, so on till I2 minus 1. So in this case 282, 282. So starting from 2, then 2 plus 2, it is 4, then 2k is what? 2 to 4, 4 plus 2, it is 6, and till I2, I2 is what? 8, 8 minus 1, it is what? Till 7. So we have to print 2, 4, 6. That means what? 2, 4, 6. LSO. That's why output is LSO. If it is colon colon 2, colon colon 2 means what? If it is colon colon 2, so starting from 0, then k, so if it is a, then 2k till n minus 1. So if it is colon colon 2, that means starting 0, then 2, then 4 till n minus 1. So total 9, 9 minus 1, it is 8. So 0, 2, 4, 6, 8. So 0, 2, 4, 6, 8. TLS, you can see TLSOPOE. Are you getting? Then minus 4 to minus 1. That means what? We have to write TELESCOPE. Okay. And indexing is what? Indexing minus 1, minus 2, minus 3, minus 4, minus 5, minus 6, minus 7, minus 4 to 1, minus 1. So minus 4 to minus 1 means what? Minus 4 to 2. Okay. So if you write like this way, minus I1 colon minus I2. So it will be what? Minus I1 plus 1 minus I1 plus 2. Initially it should be minus 1. Then minus 1 plus 1 minus 1 plus 2. And here last would be what? I2 minus 1. So minus 1 it is 2. So it should be minus 4 to minus 2. So minus 4 to minus 2. That means COP. That's why the output is COP. Okay, so we can see different indexing and slicing concept in string. Next, mathematical operator, very interesting, very useful, plus and asterisk. So two variables are there, S1 and S2. And if you write S1 plus S2, so S1 plus S2 is what? You have to merge these two strings, and the output is what? Mother Teresa. And if you write S1 asterisk 2, that means what? We print mother two times, multiple times. Okay. Now, one more thing is there, that is length of the string. So what is the length of the string? S2. S2 is what? Teresa. So T E S T R A. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So what is the length? 6. That's why output is what? 6. Okay. Next, we can use for loop as well as while loop. Suppose we have a string, say mother, M O T H E R. Okay, and I in range, length of S1. So what is the length? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6. That means what? 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 5. I varies from 0 to. So first print S1 I. S1 0 means what? It is M. Then S1 1 means what? It is 0. S1 2 means what? T, and so on. Okay. And in this case, okay. So if you print it, we can get the output mother. Okay. Now what happened if you don't give this one? If you don't give this one, so what we can do? We just use this one, and you can print it. We can print the content. We just avoid end part, and if you execute it, you can see all the letters are appearing in it in different lines. But if you remove this one, okay, if you add end, then we can see here all the characters are appearing in a same line. So what about this? What is the use of this? If you remove this and if you execute it, we can see output of this to output of this print, it is in the same line. Okay, so to display in a different line, we have to, we can enter print. Inside this printf, we can enter /n also. In this, if you put /n, we can increase the length, we can increase the distance between the two words. Okay. Achha. What is the use of this one? So here, if you use this particular loop, and if you print from the right side, if you use the index from the right side, we can print the content in reverse order. Okay, how it is possible? We can see here, starting from -1, -2, -3, -4, -5, -6. So 1 to length S1 plus, so what is the length? Length is what? 6. 6 plus 1, 7. 1 to 7. 1 to 7 means what? It should be, the value of I should be what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. But print in S1 -1. -1 means first it print R. Then the value of I is what? 2. -2 means what? It is E. Then -3 means what? It is H. Then -4 it is T. Then -5 it is O. And then -6 it is N. In this way we can print the word in reverse order. Okay, are you getting? Next, while loop, we can use also while loop. So we have a string, say godfather, and starting is 0, 1, 2, the blank space 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 and 9. So initialization I is equal to 0. And what is the length of S1? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So the length is what? It is a 10. 0 to 9, 10. So the value of I is less than 10. Yes, it will print S1 0. S1 0 means what? It will print G. Then increment I. The value of I will be what? 1. Are you getting? 1 is less than 10. 1 is less than 10. Yes, print S1. That is O. Are you getting? Increment I. Now the value of I is what? It is 2. 2 is less than 10. Print S1 2. That is D. Okay. So in this way we can use while loop. Now membership in and not in. It is also very important. Suppose we have a string. Okay. We can display the content of the string. And if you input something, if that particular substring is there in the string, it will true. It will be, if condition will be satisfied, and it will execute this particular part. Otherwise, it will execute the else part. Okay, so we can execute it. So we can write and is there or not. So it will print, yeah, substring and is present in the string. Are you getting my point? Similarly, we can check XYZ is there or not. So substring XYZ is not present in the string. Okay, once I can check whether what is present there or not. Substring what is present in the string. Okay, so we can see here what is present in the string. So content of the string is, this one is the content of the string. Okay, and we enter the substring say if it is a what, so it will check what in string. Yeah, it is a true. If it is a true, it will execute the if part and it will print substring what is present in the string. But if it is a false, then it will print substring what is not present in the string, or substring XYZ is not present in the string. Next, comparison of string. We can compare two strings. Suppose two strings are there, FS and SS, first string and second string. And if both are same, it will print length of both the strings are equal, or print if length of second string is greater than the first string, length of first string is less than the second string. Otherwise, it will print length of first string is greater than the second string. So less than, greater than, and equal. Okay. So here we can use is. Okay, length of both the string is equal. So if you put a b c d, a b c d, both are same, in that case the output is what? String is equal, both the string is equal, length of both the string is equal. Okay, now if you print like this way, if you print first string is Ram, second is Sita, if you execute it, first string is less than the second string. Ram string is less than Sita string. Okay, but if you write like this, first Sita, then Ram, we can say first string is greater than the second string. Definitely Sita is more than, the length of the Sita is more than the Ram. Okay, so in this way, using equal to, less than, greater than, we can compare the string. Elimination of extra space in string data. Suppose we have a string data. Okay, so first of all, you just see the output. Suppose space 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 a b c space space space, and if you enter it, we can get the output, and you can see one by one. Suppose we have entered space 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 a b c space space space. So we have entered this one. The output is what? The output is this one. Space 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 abc space space space. If you write strip, so it will eliminate both left part and the right part. So the output is what? ABC. If you write dot L strip, means left strip, it will eliminate the left part only, and it will print A, B, C space space, but it is not visible. If you write like my string dot R strip, means it will eliminate the right part only. So it will print space 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 A, B, C. We can see space 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 A, B, C. Are you getting? So using dot strip, it will eliminate both the part, left part and right part. If you dot L strip, it will eliminate the left part, and if you dot R strip, it will remove the right space. Next, substring identification. We can check whether the particular substring is there or not. So if you write find, so return -1 if substring is not present. Otherwise, it will return the index of the starting index of that substring. Index return value error if substring is not there. Otherwise, it will return the starting index of that particular substring. Acha, R find and R means what? It will check the substring from the right side of the string, original string. So we can see here, if you write find an index, it will check from the left side of the string. And if you write R find an R index, it will check right side. It will check substring from the right side of the string, original string. So you can see the example. It's a very interesting examples are there. So you can see here. So my string Kedarnath Badrinath. Substring, you have to input some substring, and we can display both string and substring. Okay, we can display both string and substring. Acha, what happened if you just see this one? What happened if you print only this particular part? You just remove this one also. Okay, execute Nath. Nath is a substring, enter it. So you can see here, enters Nath, the output is what? Kedarnath Badrinath, output of this substring is what? It is a Nath. And starting is what? It is start from the fifth index. That means we can say 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So this is fifth index. That's why the output is 5. What happened? What output of this is what? This one is 5 1. So my string dot find substring. So here Nath in my string, it start from the index 5. What happened if you put a string which is not there? Suppose XYZ, you can see here, XYZ is not there. In that case, it will return In this case, it will return -1. -1 means what? That substring is not there. So we can use these values in if statement to display in proper way. So we can use it. So we can see here. So eliminate it. So first of all, eliminate it and enable these two lines. Okay. So first of all, execute. Just write x, y, z. Okay. So x, y, z means what? This will be what? It should be -1. -1 is less than 0. Condition is true. It will print the substring is not available. Okay. So that's why the output is what? The output is substring is not available. Okay. So better to remove this slash in so that we can display it in a single screen. Otherwise, I need to display it. Okay. So x, y, z. We can see here the substring is not available. Why? Because x, y, z, it will return -1. The condition is true. It will print this one. What happens if you write now? Okay. Suppose now. Okay. So not, that means output is what? So it will be 5. 5 is less than 0. Condition is false. It will print the else part. In this case, the substring start from the index 5. So the output of this is 5. So mystring dot find of substring. So not inside the mystring Kedarnath Badrinath, it start from 5th index. Are you getting? Achha. If you put right, means here we can see here two different. We can see here two knots are there. Two knots are there at 5th index and 15 index. It will print only the 5th one. So how to get this 15? In that case, any case, in that case we have to write rfind. It will check rfind. If you execute it, not. Okay, so you can see the index is 15. Rfind means what? It will check from the right side of the string. It will check from the right side of the string. And if you don't put anything, that means by default it will check from the left side. Are you getting my point? So just disable it, and we want to explain the next part of that particular program. Okay, now we can see this particular part. So run it. Now it will check in between 10 to 15. That means you can see Kedarnath, and Badrinath. So starting from 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. So in between 10 to 15, Nath is there? In between 10 to 15, Nath is there? No. In this case, it will return -1, and the output will be the string is not available with the specified range. So you can see the output. In between 10 to 15, Nath is there. Answer is no. We can see the answer. Okay, we can see the answer. Answer is the string is not available with the specified range, index range. Okay, so it will be better if we eliminate 2. Are you getting my point? So you can see x, y, z definitely should not be there. It is also not there. So what happens if you write 0 to 9? In between 0 to 9, Nath is there. You have to check. In between 0 to 9, Nath is there. Answer is yes. Nath is the start from index 5. So we may specify the range, or we may not specify the range. If you specify the range, the Python program will search within that index whether that particular substring is there or not. Are you getting my point? So we can use it. So I will upload this particular program in GitHub. You just download all these programs and you can play with all these programs. Next we can see, we can check, but we want to know the index of the substring. So the my string is what, the Kedarnath. If you if you write XYZ, so first of all it will print the string Kedarnath Badrinath and substring. Okay, and you can see the first of all you just uh, disable this particular part and enable this particular part. Okay, so whether Nath is there or not. Yeah, what is the index? Starting index is what? It is 5. Now if you want to search from the right side, so in that case we have to write what? Our index and check whether Nath is there or not. Yeah, it is there, and still it is, now it is 15. Now it is 15. Okay. Achha, what happened if you type a substring which is not there, which is not available? So suppose xyz. In that case, it will give one value error. It will give value error. So definitely we may use try and except to handle it properly. Okay. So you can put whether Nath is there or not. It will give the output. What happened if you put xyz, something, some value, and if you execute it, you can say string is not available. That means what? That means what? That string is it will create, it will raise an exception, and it will execute the except part, and it will print the substring is not available. Substring is not available. Okay. So this is a use of find and index. It's a very useful one. Next, counting number of substrings present in the given string. Okay, how many substrings are there? So first of all, we just execute that particular program. How many times Nath is there? It is 2 times. Okay, Nath. Okay. How many times Kedar is there? Kedar is there. We can say Kedar is there. It is 1 time. You can see the output. The output is what is 1. How many times A is there? A is there. It is 4 times. It is 4 times. How? 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. So this is what our string. Here we input substring using keyboard. Here we display the string. Here we display the substring. Here we check how many times dot count present in this particular string. If it is less than equal to 0, that means substring is not available. Otherwise, it will print the count. Are you getting? The output is this one. So the number of substring are this one. Okay. Now, if you put XYZ, definitely XYZ is not there. We can see XYZ. We can see here substring is not available. That means what? This one is true. This one is true, and it will print this particular part. Because in that count is what? It is 0. 0 is less than equal to 0. Condition is true. It will execute the if part only. Next, replacing a string with another string. How can you replace with another string? So you have to write string name dot replace, and we can replace old string with the help of new string. So here we can, one string is there. The beautiful thing about learning is that anybody can take it away from you. Now suppose we want to change anybody with nobody. So how we can write? So new my string is nothing but my string dot replace. So we just replace anybody with a nobody. And if you display content of this new my string, the output is what? The beautiful thing about learning is that nobody can take it away from you. So initially it was anybody, now it is nobody. Since we have replaced it. Question is how we can replace it? Because already you know string is what? It is immutable. So we can see the output. So we can see here the string is what? My string is what? The beautiful thing about learning is that anybody can take it away from you. The ID is what? This is what our ID 344. We can display the content, and we use myString is equal to myString dot replace. So we just replace anybody with nobody, and if you display the ID as string, the output is what? 624 and this string. So now it is not anybody, now it is nobody. And if you see the ID, both are different. That means this myString and this myString both are different. So when you try to content of the string, it will create new string and it will destroy the old one. So this one is the old one, it will destroy the old one, it will create new string to use it. So that's why you can say string is immutable, you cannot change it. Next, splitting a string. We can split a string into words. So my string is equal to learning never exhausts the mind. So if you write like this way, my string dot split, so it will create, it will split a sentence into list of words. And if you display the word, the output will be what? This one. Learning never exhaust the mind. So in this way, using dot split, we can split a sentence, a string into words, into list of words. We can use dot split to split the date, month and year also. Suppose there is a date 12/11/2008, and here you write date dot split, and the criteria is backslash, use backslash. And if you print my date, the output of my date is what? 12/11/2008. So the criteria of splitting is what? Backslash. And if you want to print only the year, so here you write my date 2. So here index is what? 0, 1, 2. So my date 2 is what? We want to display only the year part. Are you getting? Suppose we want to display only the day part. So you have to write 0. So the output is what? It is 12. Okay, are you getting my point? So this is what is a very useful one. Next, merging two single string. Suppose we have a string Amar, Akbar, Anthony, and list of string, and another string, so it's a space. Okay, so if you write like this way, my string is equal to string dot join, it will print the output Amar, Akbar, Anthony in a single string. Okay, so list of words are there. If you use dot join with the string 2, okay, string 2 join string 1, it will give the output Amar, Akbar, Anthony. Instead of space, if you put plus, instead of space, if you put plus here, then what will happen? The output is what? Amar plus Akbar plus Anthony. Okay, but if you use this one, it will be what? Amar, then space Akbar, then space Anthony. So it will print a single string. Okay, so if you put asterisk, it will output will be what? It will be like that. Next, another example of whether the string is immutable or not. Suppose in my string the content is BEV 0, 1, 2. We want to change, and we need to should be the B should be the D. So this is D is what? It is a string. We have to merge with my string 1 colon. 1 colon means what? 1 and onwards. And plus means what? Merge with EV, and it will print the output DEV. So if you print the content ID of my string, it is this one. If you print ID of this my string, it is this. Both are different. That means what? Here we destroy the old one. We remove the old one, and we have created another string with the same name. And the updated output is what? It is div. In this way also we can update the string. Next, suppose some case changings are there. Say upper to lower, no, upper to lower to upper, upper to lower. Swap case means lower to upper, upper to lower. Title means what? Capitalize each word. Okay, capitalize means what? Capitalize first word of each sentence. Okay, you can see the output. You just see the output. So here, if you execute it, we can see An investment in knowledge pays the best interest. It is in lowercase. So the output is, if you write dot upper, output is in uppercase. If it is dot lower, we can see it is in lowercase. You can see here it is A, now it is lowercase. Swap case, capital letter, now it is small letter. All small letters are now capital letters. Title case means what? Capitalize each word present in the sentence. Okay. Acha. What about the capitalize? My string 2 is equal to academic related. In that case, if you write my string 2 dot, it will convert into capital letter of the first character of the first word. You can see only the A is capital, R is remaining small case. Okay. Next, say start and end part checking of the string. So suppose one string is there, www.stanford.edu. Now here we put some string. So if you put my string dot start with, if that particular string start with that substring, it will return true, otherwise it will return false. Similarly, if that particular substring is there in the last ends, it will return true, otherwise it will return false. Okay, so we can execute it whether www is there or not. Start with www, it's yes, true. End with www, it is a false. Are you getting my point? We can once again we can execute it. Now if it is edu, enter it. Start with edu, definitely it is a false. End with edu, it's a true. Start with edu, it's a false. End with edu, it's a true. Okay. Now start with xyz. For xyz, for both case it is false. For both the cases it is false. Next, character checking. Whether it is alphanumeric, whether it is alphabetical, whether it is digit type, whether it is a lower case, whether it is in uppercase, whether it is in title case, or whether space is there or not. So if it is alphanumeric, it will check whether A to Z small, capital A to Z and 0 to 9 are there or not. If it is alphabetical, it will check small a to z and capital A to z. If it is digit, it will check whether it is in between 0 to 9 or not. Is lower will return true if the sentence is in lowercase. It will return true if the sentence is if the string is in uppercase, and so on. So you can see the output. So if you see the output, and if you enable it, and if you execute it, we can see the output. Run my string. It is this one. Is it alphanumeric? It's a true, because numeric is there. Is it alphabetical? No, it is false. Is digit? Yeah, it is true. Is lower? It's a false, because it is number. Is hours? It is false. Is space? It is false. Are you getting my point? Awesome. What happened if you enable it and disable it and execute it? We can see love. Is it alphanumeric? It is a true. It is alphabetical. It's a true. It is a digit. It's a false. It's a lower. It's a false. It's a upper. It's a true. It is a space. No, it's a false. Now, what if you put one blank space like this? Okay, and if you execute it, we can get here. Is it a you just see this one? Is it a alphanumeric? False. Is it alphabetical? False. If it is is it a digit? False. Is it a lower? False. Is it a upper? False. It is a space. Now it is a true. Are you getting the point? Now I will upload all this in a GitHub. You just download it and you just enable it and execute it and tell me the output of all this in a comment section. Okay, and the example is 22. Are you getting my point? So this is what our next string formatting. It's a very interesting part of that particular for formatting. So we use curly braces and format. So the curly braces are used as a placeholder in the string, and format function is argument function argument is utilized to replace them. Okay, so we can see one by one. So we can see the example. So A is A B C. A is equal to 10, B is equal to 20, C is equal to 30. So the content is placeholder for A, B, and C. Dot format. So string dot format A, B, C. So it will print 10, 20, 30. So the content is 10, 20, 30. Okay. After that also we can print some more things. Say thank you like this. Okay. We can print. We can print it. Thank you is there. So what happened if you put if you write here 0, 1, and 2? In that case also we can get same 10, 20, 30. What happened if you put 2, 1, and 0? Okay, so the output will be what? 0, 1, 2. So first it will print C, then B, then A. So it will print 30, 20, 10. So we can execute it. Now 30, 20, 10. Okay, so we may give numbers. Okay, parameter number. Okay, position of the parameter, as well as we may keep blank. So if it is a blank, by default it will take ABC. We can change it now. If you change it, so B comma C comma A, and if you execute it, we can get 20, 30, 10. 20 for B, 30 for C, A for 10. Awesome. Numbers formatting for integer number. So the integer number is, if you don't put anything, it will print 777. If you print colon D, that means it is a decimal number, it will print 7777. Achha. Here if you put F, then what will happen? Instead of D, if you put F, the output will be what? The output will be this one. The output will be what? 777 dot this one, floating point, but it is not a floating point, it's a decimal point. So decimal number, here we have to write D. You can execute it. Achha. If you put -7, the output will be what? -7. If you write 6D, so that means what? We need 6 space, and all the values should be the right alignment. So that's why 3 spaces are there for this. If it is 06D, that means what? Before blank space, it will enter 0 for this. Are you getting? Now, suppose we want to display here nothing is there, that means what? Plus, here minus is there. In the output section, you need to display plus 777 and minus 777. You can see here, nothing is there, that's why nothing is there, nothing is appearing. But we need that plus sign. So to get that sign, we have to specify plus D. So plus means what? We need the sign 2. We need to display the sign of that particular variable. So if you execute it, we can get the output plus 777 and minus 777. Okay. Now format for floating point number. So nothing is there. That means the output is 1357.9. Dot 2. That means what? It should be 0.90. 2 decimal values. Are you getting? Better. It will be better if you keep some more numbers. Say 9, 1, 3, 4, 5, and if you execute it, it will print only the 2 part. So dot 2 means what? We need to display on the 9 1. 6.3. 6 means what? 1 2 3 4 5 6 point 3. So it will print 1357 1357 dot 900. Okay, 900. You can see here. So blank spaces are there. You can see the blank spaces are there. Okay. Then 6.3F999. In that case, same. Before that, we can put 0 here. If you put, okay. So this is fourth one. This is fourth one. The fifth one. What about the fifth one? Okay. So if you remove this one, if you remove this particular fourth one, and if you print execute it, we can see here where is the floating point number. So the fifth one is what? This one. Okay. Total is six digits are there. 1 2 3 4 5 6, but 1357 dot 999. It will print all. It will print all. Fifth one. Sixth one 6.3F. Okay, in that case also we can get same, but after here only 0.9 is there, so that's why it will append 20. Okay, in this case also, if we need the sign of that particular number, here you write plus. So plus means what? It's a positive number, and it will print both positive and negative. It will print the sign also. Okay, now we can see here, we can convert into binary, octal and decimal. If you write colon B, converting this into integer into binary, colon O, small o, it is converting into octal number, colon small x and capital X, converting into hexadecimal number. So it's a binary number, it's octal number, and it's a hexadecimal number. Okay, and if we need the sign, so in that case we have to apply plus. So if we apply plus here, the output will be what? The output will be with the symbol plus and minus. So remember one thing, for conversion into octal, binary and hexadecimal, it should be the integer value. If it is a floating point value, it will give value error. You can check. If you try to execute it, it will give one value error. Are you getting? So we can convert only the integer numbers. We cannot convert into the binary, octal or hexadecimal of any floating point number. Okay, we can execute it. Achha. Next we can see here this one, string alignment. Okay, remember one thing, if it is a number, it should be, by default it should be right alignment. So if it is a 777, okay, and if you print 5D, that means what? 1 2 3 4 5 are there, and number is what? 777. So two blank spaces are there in between these two. So if you need the left alignment, we need to have to write this symbol. This symbol 5 2. Okay, so that means what? 1 2 3 4 5. It will take the number 777. Two blank spaces are there in the right, but it is not visible. Okay, now if you write like this way, this symbol and 0, that means what? 5 digits are there, and here we enter 777, and here we enter 0, the right side. Okay, this is for right alignment. It is by default. And if you write right alignment 0, it will enter 0 before that. This is for the center alignment. Okay, so if it is 5D, that means what? 1 2 3 4 5, and here we insert 777. Two blank spaces are there. So two blank spaces are there. Okay, and if you write this symbol 0, that means we enter 0, left side and the right side. Okay, and if you want to display the sign of that particular in a leftmost position, we have to write colon is equal to. So if it is colon is equal to, that means what? If it is a colon is equal to, um, if it is a colon is equal to, that will put sign symbol to the leftmost position. So it is negative. You can see the output is negative. Okay. So total 5 digits are there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 7 is what? 7, 7, 7, and minus should be here. Okay. Now, suppose we need the we can apply same thing in floating point value also. So 10 comma 3, that means what? We need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and it is central point. So central point may be something, and it is 77.1234, 77.1234, but we need only 3 digit. So it will print 1, 2, 3, it will not print 4. So the output is this one. So blank spaces are there, it is not visible. And if you put equal to sign, it will append the sign bit also. It will append the sign symbol also, not bit. Okay. Now string is there. Here string is what? It is by default. It is left aligned. So 7 MIT means what? It is 7 total. It needs total 7 digits, 7 positions are there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. MIT means what? It will print this one. So by default it is left aligned. So here blank spaces are there. If you put this symbol, that means it is right, converted into right alignment. So the output will be what? MIT. The blank spaces are there before MIT. You can see. Okay, and this is for the left alignment. It is same as this one because it is by default. Achha. For central alignment, we use this symbol for central alignment. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. MIT will be somewhere here. So blank spaces are there. Okay. Now, if you put asterisk here, it will append asterisk before and after. Okay. Not only asterisk, we can put any symbol. We can insert at the rate also before and after. Are you getting my point? So these are few format what we can do. So we can. So can you use decimal for MIT? If you use it, what will happen? It will give one value error. It will give an value error. So here we cannot write. We cannot put a D. We cannot put D here. D means it is a decimal, but it's not a string. So for floating, if you don't put anything, that means for it is a string. If you put D, that means it is for integer value. If it is F, that means it is for the floating point number. So we can execute it and we can get output. Next, truncating string with format method. Okay, so we can see, suppose one string is there, A, B, C, D, E. We need only dot X, dot Y. That means what? We need only the Y part. Dot 4 means what? We need only the 4. That's what is ABCD. If you write only X, okay, so that means we total length should be the 10. X, total length should be the X. If you write X dot Y, that means what? Out of X, we need only the Y part. Out of X, we need only the Y part. Okay, so we can see if it is 10, total is what? 10. It is right aligned. Okay, we need only the 4 out of A, B, C, D. We need only the 4. That means A, B, C, D, and it is right aligned. A, B, C, D. So before that there is a blank spaces. Okay, you can see. But if it is center, okay, so out of 10, it is center aligned, but we need only three numbers, three characters, A, B, C. So the printed what? A, B, C. Okay. So before that blank space is there, after that blank space is there. So if you want to put something different, we can put the asterisk or at the rate. So if you put asterisk or at the rate, and dot 2 means what? We need only 2. We need only A, B, C, D, E. We need only 2 characters. So that's why it is only AB. It's a 2 because of these 2. Okay. Now we'll discuss about formatting the date values. So here we need to import date time. Okay, and here we have to write date time dot now. So it will capture the present value. Okay, and it will be stored in p date, present date, and present date. Now here we have to mention the format of the date. So here you should mention the day, month, and year. Then we can give on space, then hour, month, and second. Or we can mention like this way: month, day, year, hour, month, and second. So if you execute it, we can get the output. So the output is what? It is 15th June 2022. Now it is 3 o'clock. Okay. So you can see here, this is what our day, month, and year, and hour, minute, and second. In this case, it is month, day, year, hour, minute, and second. Suppose we need only the year, so we can remove this particular part. So if you remove this particular part, we can get only the we can only the dates. Okay. Sometimes we need only the hour, so we can remove this one. And if you execute it, we can get only the time. Okay. Suppose we need only the month, hour, and minute. We don't require any second. So we can execute hour and minute. Are you getting my point? So in this way, we can get our output as per our requirement, as per our formats, as per our record format. Next, we can see another example. Here age is 18, and here we want to append this one. So already we have seen that curly braces and the dot format, and the curly braces is nothing but the placeholder. The age will display in this particular part. Okay, so if you execute it, so you can see here, if you execute it, we can get the output: hi, my name is Rahul and I am 18 years old. Okay, so two parts are there. You can see two parts are there. In these particular parts, you just see one by one. In this particular part, hi, my name is Rahul and I am this years old. Now my string hold this one dot format age. So that age will pass here. The age will print in this particular part. Okay, or directly we can mention the string dot format age. So age will be print somewhere here. So where we have to place the variable value. So through this curly braces we can mention it. Suppose we mention it somewhere in different place. Suppose here we mention in this, not here, we just mention here. We just mention my name and here. Okay, are you getting my point? So copy it and here and execute it. Hi, my name 18 is Rahul. So that means what? That age will print where we mention this particular process. So this particular thing, so through this curly braces we mention where this particular value of the variable should print. Okay, so we may define a variable or directly we can use string. Okay, now we can write this one. So instead of dot format, we can write like this way: age 18, string, hi, my name is Rahul and I am 18 years old of age. So here you have to mention if. Okay, and if you display it, we can get the same output. So okay, so if you don't, now what happens if you don't mention the if? Can you is it okay to execute? Now here we can see here we just print only the age. So here we have to mention the if also. So if you mention the if it will print the value of the variable age. Okay. Now we can see some more example. Suppose two variables are there, age and height. Hi, my name is Rahul and I am this year old and my height is this centimeter. And here you have to pass age and height. So it will print according to. Okay. So we can print here, say, hi, so my age say it is 35 and height is say 170. If you print, we can say, hi, my name is Rahul. I am 35 years old and my age is 170 centimeter. Okay. Achha. We can mention the uh, 0 1. So 0 1 is the first variable, first parameter. Height is the age is the second parameter. So here, if you put 1, I am 1. That means what? I am 18 years of old. That means we want to mention this age here. And 0 means what? We want to mention height here. Okay, so if you execute it, we can get the correct output. So if you execute it, enter age say 30 and height say 150. So hi, my name is Rahul and I am 30 years of old and my height is 150 centimeter. So height is what? It is zero parameter. That's why we mention 0 here. It is first parameter. That's why it is we mention 1. Okay, if you don't mention anything, by default it will take 0 and 1. Okay, and if you execute it, hi, my age is say 30 and my height say 150 centimeter. Now you can, if you execute it, now you can say, hi, I am 150 years of old and my height is 30 centimeter. Okay, so hi, my name is Rahul and I am 150 years of old and my height is 30 centimeter. Okay, acha. Some more thing. Suppose we have a roll number, name and branch. Okay, and here roll number of, now if you don't mention anything, we have to mention according to our requirements. Say roll number, name and branch. So instead of blank, we can put 0 1 2. Just we have seen 0 1 2, or we can mention x1 is equal to roll number, x2 is equal to name and x3 is equal to month, and here we can mention x1, x2 and x3. Are you getting my point? So the thing is, uh, can you mention here? Can you mention here? So, if you, now first of all, you just execute it. Roll number say 2, name say Swati, and branch civil. Okay, roll number 2's name is Swati and branch is civil. So, for all the cases, the output are same. So we can mention blank, we can mention the parameter number, or we can renaming it. So here we renaming the parameters and we can mention the rename code. Now can you directly put roll number, name, branch here? We can check it and definitely we can get some output. So can we mention instead of 0, can you write roll number? Are you getting? Can you write name? And can you mention the branch? Okay, and we can execute it. Now roll number say 1, name say Bhumi, and branch say computer science. So we can see there's an error in line number 9. That means in this particular line, so we cannot mention this one. Okay, so it's an error. We'll receive an error, that is key error. Okay, are you getting my point? So 1 Bhumika, branch say electronics, ETRX, and we can get the answer, correct answer. Now, few interesting string programs. First in string reversal. So here in my string, we just input some value, and here we mention colon colon minus 1. If you mention colon colon minus 1, it will print the content of the string in reverse order. Okay, say suppose I just mention say Ashok. Okay, if you enter it, you can see here it is displayed in reverse order. Ashok, it is in reverse order. So if you mention like this way, colon colon minus 1, it will print in the reverse order. Okay. Now, some more another way of reversing display the content of the string in reverse order. Definitely, we can use while loop. We have seen here. So here we just mention the string. Suppose it is Ashok once again. Okay, I is equal to length of my string minus 1. So what is the length? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I will be what? 5 minus 1, it is 4. And we just mention reverse my string. This is what our initialization, reverse my string. And the initial value of I is what? 4. 4 is greater than 0, condition true. My string 4. My string 4 means what? It is 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. It should be merged in reverse string. So here we should put K here. So definitely we can merge string, because we have mentioned reverse my string is a string. So using plus operator we can merge two strings. Now update the I value. Now the value of I is what? 3. 3 is less greater than equal to 0, condition true. You just merge with my string 3. My string 3 is what? 0. So K. Next the value of I is what? It is 2. 2 is greater than equal to 0. So merge my string with the my string 2, that is H, and so on. So in this way also we can reverse we can display the content of the. Now we can see here yeah. Next, another one more example you can see, reverse string reversion, or you can say if one sentence is there, say my name is Manisha, you just print in a reverse order. Manisha is name my. How to do this one? First of all, we have to enter my string. So my string hold this one. My name is Manisha. Okay, my string Manisha, and if you execute this one, my string dot split. So in word list, it will store the words, list of words from that string. So my name is Manisha. This is what string. Here it is nothing but list of words. Okay. Now create one empty state. It is reverse word list. Okay. Initially it is empty. Okay. Next, what is the length of word? How many words are there? 4 words are there. So I is equal to 4 minus 1. The initial value of I is what? It is 3. Now 3 is greater than equal to 0. Condition is true. Append word list 3 inside reverse word list. So word list 3 hold what? Manisha. So it will store Manisha. Where? In reverse word list. Next, decrement the I value. The next I value is what? 2. Okay. So the 2 is greater than equal to 0. And dot append word list 2. Word list 2 is what? Word list 2 is what? It is nothing but our is. So it will append here is. Next is what? Name. And finally it should be mine. Okay. So if you print the word list, revert word list, we can get this output. Are you getting? Now, already we know that how to merge the list of words to get a single string. So definitely we have to use join here. So if you write reverse word list is equal to space, single quote, space, there must be a space in between the single quote, dot join reverse word list. Then if you print it, we can get final answer. Manisha is name mine. So you can see here, the input is what? My name is Manisha. The output is what? Manisha is mine, is name mine. So in this way we can reverse the content of the string word by word. Okay. Next, this input is, here we have a, suppose what you can do, suppose here we enter some number, say A, B, 1, 2, 3, X, Y, Z, 7. The output will be what? Output will be A, B, X, Y, Z, 1, 2, 3, 7. That means what? Whatever may be the content, we just divide into two parts: the character part, alphabetical part, and numeric part, digit part. Okay. So how to do this one? So you can see here MNB675TGHY2 is there. So the final string will be what? BGHMNT, and the next is part 2567. That is, we can say it should be 6752. It should be 6752. Okay. So just see this output. Whether, I don't know whether it is, it may be something is there, different is there. Achha, now execute it. So first of all, you just see the program. Here it is A B C 1 2 3 X Y Z 5 6 7. Execute it. You can see the output. A B C X Y Z 1 2 3 5 6 7. Okay. So you can see it is A B C, then 1 2 3, then X Y Z, then 5 6 7. But the final output is what? A B C X Y Z and 1 2 3 5 6 7. See it, how it is possible. So enter the string, okay, and take two blank string, my string 1 and my string, okay, two blank string. Acha, character in my string. So here the character is what? A, B, C, 1 2 3 X Y, for example. Now character in string. So character is first is A. A is alphanumerical, is alphabetical. If it is yes, store it into my string 1. Next, if it is alphabetical, store it into ms1. If it is alphabetical, store it into -1. If it is digit, that means what? It is not alphabetical, store it into the my string 2. Okay. If it is digit, store it into ms2. If it is digit, store it into the here. If it is alphabetical, store it in s1. Then this one. So if you print these two, okay, if you print these two, just you can see the output. Okay, you can see the output. If you print these two, the output is what? This is what? My string 1. My string 1 is what? A B C X Y Z, and my string 2 is what? 1 2 3 5 6 7. So if you print this one and this one, we can get these two output. Okay. Now we can take another one, that is the final string. Final string. Okay, this one. Okay, you just check. So first of all, transfer all the data here. So it will be what? A B C X Y using this loop. After that, transfer all the data from this. So this will be what? This will be 1 2 3 6 7 using this particular loop. And if you display this particular variable, we can get the final output. Another interesting program. Suppose we have a data like this way: A3, B2, C4. That means what? Print A 3 times, print B 2 times, print C 4 times. We need this particular output from this. So this is nothing but our input. Output should be like this. So how to do this one? Okay. So you can see here, we can see the input is what? A4, B3, B3 and C2. Okay. Now create one final result. Final result. This is what our final result. It is empty initially. Okay. Now character in my string. So first character is what? A. Is it alphabetical? Yes. Store it into the final string. Okay. And in last character, store that particular. So carry is what? It is A. So last carry will be what? A. Second 4 is there. So character is now, is it alphabetical? No. It will execute the else part. So final result, in final result, we have to merge what? Last character. What is the last character? It is A into integer character. Now actually this is what? It is in the character. The data type is character. We have to convert this into integer. So now integer character is what? Integer 4. 4 minus 1, it is 3. So if you write a into 3, it will print a 3 times. So why should you apply subtraction? Because already one a is there. Okay, that's why you apply the subtraction. Okay, next time it is b. B is what? Is it alphabet? Yes. Story here. Next time it is 3. Is it alphabet? No. Execute. So what is the last character right now? It is B. Okay. So if it is a B, then already single one is there. So we need what? 2 more B. We need 2 more B. So what is the integer character? It is 3. 3 minus 1, it is 2. So B into 2 is what? We need to merge 2 more B's. So plus means what? It's we have to merge with final result with this particular character. Next it is C. It is alphabetical, yes, merge it. Next is it is 2. So is it alphabetical? No, it will execute the final result. So what is the last character? So the last character is what? What is the last character? Last character, it is C. So C into integer character minus 1. So 2 minus 1, it is 1. So you need only one C. So how many A are there? 4 A are there. How many B are there? 3 B's are there. How many C are there? 2 C's are there. Okay, so if you display it, we can get this output. Okay, so we can execute it, we can get the output. So we can see, we can write A3, B5, C3, C4. You can see the output. A3, B5 and C4. So it's a very interesting one, you can check it. Okay, next, remove duplicate characters from a string. Okay, suppose here it is AABBBCCS, but final result will be what? ABCS. Okay, so here we need to enter the string. So in my string, here it is say AABBBCS. Okay, now we need one character list here. It is empty. Initially it is empty. It's a list. If X in my string, first you just take one by one. A, X not in character list. It is the character list. It is the character list. It is empty. X not in character list. A is there? No. Condition is true. Append it. So append A. Okay. So A. So initially it is empty. It will check. X not in character list. A not in character list. It is true. So if it is true, append X in character list. Append A. Second, another A is there. A not in character list, it is false because it is there. Don't append it. B. B is in the character list. B not in character list, it is yes. Nothing, no is the B is not there. Append it. You take another B. B not in character list. B not in character list. It is B not in character list. It is false because B is there. Don't do anything. Another B, don't do anything. Next C, C is not there. Yes, it is true. Append C. S is not there. It is true. Append S. Okay. Then this C, you can see this is nothing but our character list. Suppose this is what our string. It will in character list. It is in the list format, and already you know we have to convert it into string. We have to apply join. Okay. So if you execute this one, okay, it will convert it into string, and if you display it, we can get this answer. Okay, so if it is AABBCCS, if you execute it, AABBBCS, we can get answer ABCS. Okay, so here AABBCCS. Okay, so the output of this character list is what? This one. Here we apply the join in final, and if you print it, we can get the output ABCS. So in this way, we can remove duplicate characters from a string. Next, here we need to define we have to create a dictionary, and here we mention the character and the number of occurrences. Suppose academician, A, how many times are there? 3 times. How many C are there? 2 times. Okay, so how to do this one? We can check it. So in my string, academician is there. You just take simple example. We just take simple example. This one, A, B, B, A, B, C, C, A. So my string hold this one. Okay. Now take one dictionary. Key in my string. We just take one by one. Okay. A. This A is there in the dictionary. Key in, now if key in dictionary, is it there? No. Else execute, create one element with number 1. Next B. B in dictionary dot keys. No. Key in dictionary dot keys. No. The key is not there. Add it. And value is 1. Another B is there. B in dictionary, yes, increment it. So it should be 2. A is there in the dictionary, yes, increment it. Are you getting my point? B is there in the dictionary, yes, increment it. C is there in the dictionary, no, create it. This is what creation. And the value is what? 1. Are you getting my point? And another C is there, another C is there. C is in the list, now here it is there, then increment it. It is now 2. A is there in the list, yes, increment it. Now it is 3. So the final output will be what? A3, B3, C2. A3, B3, C2. Are you okay? And this is what, using this already we know how to iterate the dictionary. You just please see our dictionary video where we explain all these things in detail. Next, string deletion. So how to delete a string? So my string is the hi there. Hi, there are hi there. How are you? There's a string. We can print that particular string, and we can delete that string like del my string, and you can print string is deleted. Okay, so we can execute it. Now, if you once again after deletion, if you want to print the content of the string, you can receive one name error because already you have deleted that particular string. Okay, so you'll receive one name error. So after deletion, that might string we cannot use it. Okay, so finally we can define path of a folder or a file. Suppose one C directory is there. Inside this C directory, one folder is there, that is called, name of the folder is Python. In this particular Python, another other folder is there. The name of the folder is data structure. In this particular folder data structure, one file is the name of the file is string.py. So what should be the path of this? So it should be like this: Python data structure string.py. So we mentioned using the string. Okay, so sometimes we give the double quote, backslash and single. If you print, we can get this one. But sometimes to fetch a file name, we have to mention the R. So R is nothing but a raw string. And if you display it, we can get display as it is. Whatever may be, you just display it as it is. It is whatever it is there. You can see here double string, then space is there. You can see double slash, then space is there. And that is the end of this particular video. Thank you very much.